Sad day for many Siouxlanders as they say their goodbyes to Judge Donald O'Brien. At 91 years old, many people in the community knew him as a U.S. judge or a political pundit. But friends and family say he was all that and so much more. ABC 9's Rachel Krause explains.
He was the greatest dad in the world. When we were born, we won the lottery.
Terry and her brother Brian say growing up with Judge Donald O'Brien for a dad was nothing short of amazing.
He was always there if you needed him. He'd never say no. He'd never not answer the phone. I don't even know if we ever had a fight with him.
While they knew him as Dad, others knew him as a brave B-17 bombardier in World War II, as a federal judge, or working with landmark civil rights cases. Brian says he's always finding people who were impacted by his dad.
They just want to talk about him because they know him, you know. They haven't seen him in 30 years, but they just start chatting about what they had a case with him back in 58 or something, you know.
Passing away last week at 91, Terry and Brian say their dad lived a full life, from campaigning with the Kennedys to running for Congress himself. People all around the country are reminding Sioux City what big shoes he's leaving behind.
People are pouring into Blessed Sacrament Church in Sioux City to say a final goodbye to Judge Donald O'Brien.
Terry says while her dad loved the political world, his heart was in helping the everyday person, taking every collect call that came into the office since 1978.
He cared about everybody. It didn't matter that he'd never heard of them, knew them, or anything else, or that maybe the story was made up. I don't know. He didn't think it was, and I don't think it was either, but that's the kind of stuff he did. His most enduring case to him, the one that he's most proud of, was when he cleaned up the prison system in Iowa. I mean, he's totally proud of himself for that. It took several years, but he did it.
The family says even in death, they're finding new ways their dad made a difference. And while he's gone, it's those memories that will stay with them forever. In Sioux City, Rachel Krause, ABC 9 News.
And when it comes to Judge O'Brien, those stories are just the tip of the iceberg. For anyone wishing to say goodbye, Judge Donald O'Brien's funeral will be held Monday morning at Blessed Sacrament Church in Sioux City. ABC 9 will have extensive coverage of Judge O'Brien's funeral tomorrow. And for those who can't make it in person, ABC 9 will have live coverage of the service starting at 10 a.m. You can stream that on our website, SiouxlandMatters.com. Sad day for many Siouxlanders as